Welcome to another live stream watch-along reaction. Tonight we're watching and reacting to Botafogo versus Seattle Sounders FC and Costa Rica versus Suriname. CONCACAF Gold Cup Group A action later on tonight, but this is a double with Club World Cup Group B action. We start with Club World Cup Group B, then we jump into Gold Cup Group A, and that's how we finish the night. We are on our final stream of the day. Botafogo. We have Botafogo versus the Seattle Sounders in the Club World Cup. Costa Rica versus Suriname in the Gold Cup. Botafogo contra Seattle Sounders FC en la Copa Mundial de Clubes de la FIFA. Grupo B. Fase de grupos. Y Costa Rica contra Surinam. Costa Rica contra Surinam en la Copa Oro de la CONCACAF Grupo A. All right, here we go. Starting 11s are as follows. For Botafogo, in goal, we have Jean Victor. The back four of Alex Telles, Alexander Barbosa, Jair Filho, Vitinho, Gregory, Marlon Freitas, Jefferson Savarino, Gonzalo Mastriani, Artur Guimarães, and Igor Jesus. For the Seattle Sounders, we have Stephen Fry, Alex Roldan, Kim Ki-hee, Jackson Reagan, Nuhu, Obed Vargas, Christian Roldan, Jesus Ferreira, Albert Rusnak, Ryan Kent, and Denny Masovsky for the Seattle Sounders. I would say probably a north-south comparison or something like that. Sort of like AFC, like north-south comparisons or separations. So there you go. We'll talk about Costa Rica and Suriname when we get there. When we actually get there. So there you go. There's your starting 11s on that end. Hit that like button. Let's get this one going. And we have Haiti versus Saudi Arabia still going as well. 1-0 for Saudi Arabia off a penalty in the first half. And teams are walking out for Botafogo versus Seattle. Seattle wearing their rave green. Botafogo wearing their black and white. Our final Club World Cup match of the day. Group B. All of Group A is played. All of Group B would have been played by the end of the day. And Group C started. So tomorrow's just Group D and the second match of Group C. Even though all we're covering is Chelsea, at least out of the Club World Cup. Then 2 Gold Cup matches. Here comes the Seattle Sounders. In their own home stadium. They get to play in their own home stadium. Unlike Miami, who played in their own city, Miami got to play in their own city. LAFC will not get to play in LA at all, even if they do go to the knockout stage. The Seattle Sounders get to play in their own stadium, which you know is fair, considering they fairly won their way into this tournament, but they fairly won their way into this tournament, but they won it by getting into the CONCACAF Champions Cup. So you know what? Fair. I like. They get to play at their own stadium for all 3 games. They don't have to travel unless they get out of the group. All 3 games they get to play at CenturyLink Field, which, again, is fair because, again, they won. And they got special printing for the back of their jerseys. Well, all the MLS teams do, but this looks very special. This looks very special. Looks actually bespoke instead of a slightly fatter numbering system that LAFC and Miami wore. I don't think Miami will get that much. LAFC will get something that special. They'll still have the same ones they wore against America, but Seattle got some really special numbers. They wore the fat numbers against Al Ahly a couple of years ago. Then Seattle got something special. I didn't say nothing about Italy. At least not right now. 79th minute throw in for Saudi Arabia, 1-0. The Seattle Sounders versus Botafogo. I would hope at least Miami, Seattle, and LAFC could use their cup numbers, especially. Juve cheat. They do. Juve merda. Juve merda. Yes. Throw in for Saudi Arabia. 10 minutes to go in that game. Botafogo versus the Seattle Sounders. All right. Starting 11 for Botafogo. Jean in goal. Alex Telles, Alexander Barbosa, Jair Cunha, Vitinho, Jefferson Savarino, Marlon Freitas, Gregory Artur, Igor Jesus, Gonzalo Mastriani. Renato Paiva is the head coach. Wait. No. Haiti, offside. Haiti were offside. Stephen Fry in goal for the Seattle Sounders. Nuhu, Jackson Reagan, Kim Ki-hee, Alex Roldan, Christian Roldan, Obed Vargas, Ryan Kent, Albert Rusnak, Jesus Ferreira. Denny Musovsky up top. Costa Rica versus Suriname. Hold on. I'm going to stick with it. Costa Rica, Suriname, 2-1 Costa Rica. 2-1 Costa Rica. The VAR referee tonight is Marco Di Bello from Italy. Well, there's your Italy reference. Prediction for this. Prediction for this game. Ooh. I think I had Botafogo winning. Yes, I had them winning. So 1-0, 2-1, something like that. Okay. 81st minute. The reason when I used to say Kevin Meyer that way, there was a Toronto Blue Jays player, Jonathan Meyer, spelt the same way as Kevin's last name, and I used that pronunciation until I was told I was wrong. Or wasn't even really a Blue Jays player. He was a farmhand. Played for freaking Buffalo back in like 10 years ago. So I just went with, or was it? No, it was Giovanni. My bad. Giovanni Meyer. Either way, spelled the same way. Blue Jays, barely a Blue Jays player, just a farmhand. But that was the pronunciation I knew with that spelling, so I went with it until I was corrected by you, so you're welcome. And even then, I don't even think it's good. I'm sure I'm still ruining it. But I'm doing it the way that I tried. Maybe you told me how to do it. Probably still butchering it. Either way. Maybe the Botafogo manager was Paiva. Did you have a prediction for the PSG game? I had PSG winning. That's about as much as I had. The game's about to start. That's about as much as I had. Seattle Sounders playing at their own stadium. That's the good news for the Sounders. Miami got to play in their own city. The Sounders actually get to play in their own stadium. And LA cannot play in LA. What's the worst CONCACAF game you ever seen? Ooh. Playing forward, saved by Stephen Fry. Yeah. Trying to think. I would say Mexico Trinidad 2021. That was kind of bad. That was something I definitely didn't expect. Playing forward, cleared away by Botafogo. 84th minute left in the Haiti game. Still 1-0 Saudi Arabia. I mean, I've played Punch-Out. I've played the Wii version of Punch-Out. I've also played the NES version. I don't know what the hell else you're saying. Stephen Fry, that sure takes me back. Yeah. Used to play for Toronto. They traded him. He became a star against Toronto, MLS Cup 2016. He became the best goalkeeper in the league that night because, of course, he did. Because, of course, we trade him and he makes us pay immensely. It was like the best goalkeeper in the league for like 4 years after that. After the cup. He was good. Oh, he was good. He was always good. But, of course, the MLS Cup Finals where he hit the level, his peak level for like 4 years. I still say Toronto should have won all 3 of those MLS Cup games against the Sounders, I swear. Either way. Yeah, I'm happy to see him still around. He's a good guy. It just sucks that we 2 minutes in, 0-0. I mean, I don't think they'll win the Club World Cup, but it's not convincing. I think Haiti's played well. They just can't finish. They can't connect. Winter, Summer Olympics. I like both. I watch both. See, here's the thing about the Summer Olympics. I love swimming. I love track. I love gymnastics. My mom grew up as a gymnast. She was a gymnast when she was growing up, so of course. That's why. She loves watching gymnastics. I watched with her when I was young. I like gymnastics. I think it's fun to watch. Very talented. They're very talented, especially the U.S. And, well, Russia won't even be there. They weren't there in Paris. Reasons, of course, we all know. China, talented. Italy, not so much. They actually, got silver the all-around, which was, I didn't expect that at all. The Italians moved like freaking horribly rendered video game models. And they still won a silver. Crazy. Brazil, they have some talented gymnasts. But either way, gymnastics, swimming, baseball, once it's there, track, football, of course, but that goes without saying. It's like hockey. Like, I love hockey in general, but of course, Olympic hockey is awesome. Just like Olympic football is awesome. Women's and men's, so. Maybe I'll make a video about that at some point. I don't think. Yeah, my mom was a gymnast growing up. That's why I like it. I also like tennis because she played tennis. Now, volleyball, yeah, I like it for the reason you think. Beach volleyball? Well, volleyball, yeah, I like that for the reason you think. But gymnastics, no, I like it because my mom was a gymnast. I wouldn't give a shit if she didn't. I wouldn't give a shit about gymnastics if she wasn't a gymnast. Same thing with tennis. Hell, even the men's gymnastics is kind of interesting, fairly, and honestly, enough. And men's tennis is good. But yeah, volleyball is volleyball. I mean, volleyball, on the other hand, Lol. I like boxing. Judo, I don't really watch. Oh, yeah, the rugby. Rugby was good. Water polo, not really. I don't remember. It's been a while. 5 minutes. 0-0. Swimming is my favorite Summer Olympic sport. It's just a Summer Olympic thing. I don't watch Greco-Roman wrestling. No. No, I don't. Baseball's back. I know for LA. If we're talking about the Olympics, it's back for LA. I love when baseball was there for Tokyo. It's back for LA. Awesome. I'm happy about that. But I don't know if baseball is going to come back fully or if it's just for LA and Tokyo. But I'll appreciate it while it's there. I like, baseball, of course. I like baseball, but the Olympics, of course. Football, baseball, of course I do. Basketball, Olympic basketball is better than the NBA. Yeah, I agree with that. The FIBA rules are better than NBA's rules. Even when the USA is playing, they at least play a little bit more respectable style. Also helps Canada. The basketball team is good. Either way, 3x3 was pretty cool. The three versus three was pretty good. No. It's not that big. In here, I'd say about 40 inches, 46 EV screen. It ain't that big. Maybe. No, you're good. Shot save by Botafogo. Swimming's good. I didn't know that. You didn't miss anything. 6 minutes of stoppage time. Saudi Arabia is 1-0 up on Haiti, but that's just looking at that. Only on DAZN. Really? Are you kidding me? The Sounders are only on DAZN. What are we doing? No TUDNA? Well, that makes sense. No TNT? What are we doing? But again, Suriname shocks the world today. We're going to see. Damn. I mean, SpongeBob, of course, is up there. The Total Drama series. Love that. Amazing World of Gumball. No, not Camp Laszlo. I like it, but Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy, Fairly Odd Parents. I know Gumball's coming back. Sounders are actually doing well. Yeah, all 1 point. I think that should be good for Al Ali in Miami. That's a good thing. Especially Miami. Peacemaker. Peacemaker is a superhero. Free kick the other way. I really could care less. Peacemaker. I say Peacemaker is a superhero. And I guess face John Cena counts as well. Lack of goals for the shitty team so far, not great. I mean, it's sort of what I expected. A little bit worse than what I expected, but I expect them to get their ass kicked. I don't know why we're all shocked. It's like, did we forget who Auckland City is? Like, what? Why are we shocked? Like, maybe I like watching teams that aren't good at all. I don't know. Semi-pro club. Team handball players make millions in Germany and Denmark. Croatia lost the final Worlds in January. The country all watch it. Have a celebration. 500,000 people in Zagreb Square. Interesting. Halloween. Mars. Halloween. I love the Halloween series. No, I have not. So rooting for the Sounders right now. It all comes back around, doesn't it? I don't know if you found me when I did the Seattle Al-Ali game, but it all comes back around, doesn't it? And Seattle's playing pretty damn well, just like they did 2 years ago. Interesting. Interesting. Saved. Ooh, saved. Saudi almost screwed that one up. What's the Gold Cup game on? FS1 for both Saudi and Suriname. Suriname don't start till 10, though. 11:26, 0-0. That's why this is a double. That's why this is a double stream. Ooh. So, like, the first half of the Seattle game's on its own. The second half of the Suriname game's on its own. The first half of the Suriname game with the second half of the Seattle game goes at the same time. So, do with that what you will. What's the biggest knockout UCL upset? When Chelsea came back against Napoli in 2012, yeah. New Zealand, their best clubs are in the A-League, just like Canada's is an MLS. Just like the Canadian Premier League and MLS is a thing. Header save by Stephen Fry. Sounders Botafogo. With that being said, that's full time. Saudi Arabia wins 1-0. I expected that to happen. Well, was that exactly the prediction or? Actually, 2-1. Close. I still had Saudi winning. With that being said, like Winter Olympics, I like just as much as the Summer Olympics. Like I love speed skating, long track and short track. Header there. Minute, I have 13:10. 0-0. Settle. But again, I like short track speed skating. I like long track speed skating. Hockey, of course. Duh. I like curling. I like bobsled, luge. Nice. I'm glad you're home safe. Like, I like the Winter Olympics. I like the half pipe. I really could care less about figure skating. Shot saved by Fry. See, if I like gymnastics for the reason you thought, I would like figure skating. But I don't. Because my mom didn't figure skate. She was a gymnast. Checkmate. I mean, I guess you could say I like to watch people skate on ice, but with a hockey stick and a puck and getting thrown into a wall. I like my ice skating to have fights and hits and blocking a puck. I don't like seeing people dance on ice. I like seeing people get slammed into the boards. 15 minutes. Shot wide. PSG was literally one goal away from making it back-to-back 5-0 performances. They should have. They honestly should have. Seattle's doing pretty good. Really good. They're doing very good. But Saudi Arabia beats Haiti 1-0. Yeah, they will. Like, I'd be shocked if they didn't. We'll talk about that on Tuesday. Seattle could beat Botafogo. Yeah. Exactly. Like, you don't have to score to do well. 16th minute. Sometimes it just doesn't go your way. Leafs were better with Kadri than Tavares. I was right. I mean, I miss Nazem Kadri, but John Tavares ain't the guy you should blame. You blame Mitch Marner and Kyle Dubas and all those guys. And Morgan Riley. Blaming Tavares is crazy. Hell, blame Austin if you want to, but I ain't blaming Tavares or Nyes or Willie, or Tanev for that matter. But yeah, I miss Nazem Kadri. I wish we had both. When does Pachuca play? They play on the 18th, which is Wednesday. Yamal or Rafinha? Yamal, easy. Columbus Crew got robbed. I don't disagree. Monterey plays Tuesday. Yep. Pachuca Wednesday. 17th minute. Botafogo ahead? Not yet, no. Nil-nil. Settle was settled. Well, 0-0. Well, we will have the first match days, the first two groups finished by the end of the night. Group C will finish their first match day tomorrow. Group D will finish their first match day tomorrow. Group E and F. Group E and F plays on Tuesday. Group G and H play on Wednesday. Then we go from there. Eighteenth minute. 0-0. Yes, I think so. I think they could. Hagen better not give up any. He would have played with Columbus because I guess you're supposed to play the Club World Cup with your club team if you made it. And Schulte still hurts, so whatever happened there, happened there. Hagen better not give up any howlers. But other than that, yeah, I think they could. I'd be very hopeful for Columbus if they were here. Seattle playing forward, 19th minute. Sounds like the USA is going to get it again. I've heard rumors that said the USA is getting the Club World Cup in 29 as well. Here's a shot over the bar. Over the bar by Rusnak. 20th minute, 0-0. How we doing, Nestor? It looked pretty full. Is it stupid the USA gets the next Club World Cup as well? Yes, but I guess it's their 6 host nations for the 2030 World Cup. They don't know where to put it. 1. 2, USA probably will pay more. And then Saudi gets it 2030. Well, no. They couldn't do that. Wait. That would not make any sense. There is no way Saudi would get the 2033 Club World Cup because... Hell, I just realized the U.S. might get it for the next 4 tournaments. Because think about this. USA hosts the 2026 World Cup. 2029 FIFA is corrupt. 2033, if they want a Summer Club World Cup, they can't play it in Saudi because Saudi be too damn hot. They'd have to play it in the USA. 2033, 2037... 2037, they have to play the USA because there's no other way that anybody else could get the actual World Cup but CONCACAF, and it's probably going to be USA, Mexico, or just USA. So that's 4 straight. Well, that wouldn't surprise me. I wouldn't be mad about that. I hope somebody else gets it. FIFA's corrupt. That's the problem. 22nd minute. 0-0, settle. Seattle's actually playing pretty well. Over the top. Falls down and Botafogo in front of 2 defenders. Botafogo could play forward. So. Has been since 78. Yeah, I would agree. Helps they're actually playing at their home stadium. Miami had to play at a different stadium in Miami. Oh, that's out for goal kick. LA can't even play in LA. Guess LA's playing Chelsea tomorrow in Atlanta. In Atlanta. Now, Chelsea technically is the home team, but in Atlanta. That makes no sense. That don't make no sense. 23rd minute. I mean, technically, Miami was the away team against Al Ahly, and they still played in Miami. So, oh, good. They might do that then. I hope so. But again, it might come back to the USA. See, I know why they did that. Because the next 3 or 4 Club World Cups would have to be hosted in the USA. Again, doing Spain, Portugal, Morocco before 2030 would be fair because they're hosting the World Cup. But if you want to do a 2033 Summer Club World Cup, you can't play it in Saudi because Saudi would be a Winter World Cup just like the World Cup in Qatar. So what? You do the Arab Cup during the 2020 or 2033 winter, 2033 summer, you do the Club World Cup in the USA, and then 2037, guess what? The only World Cup you could give is to CONCACAF in 2038 because you shoehorned all this. So guess what? The only confederation that's able to put up a bid that actually would be quantifiable to host a World Cup would be CONCACAF because, see, OFC could go, but they're not going to put a World Cup by itself in New Zealand. And they're not going to let Australia break the rules just to help New Zealand. They're not going to do that. That'd be breaking their own rules. They would have to put it in CONCACAF in 2038 because of all this maneuvering bullshit. So CONCACAF will get the World Cup again in 2038 in 12 years' time. 25th minute. So, I mean, I'd be happy about that, but I mean, Edmonton, Toronto, Vancouver, Montreal, Winnipeg. I mean, it would hurt the CFL, but you know what? Tough shit. Maybe even Hamilton at Tim Hortons Field. I mean, CONCACAF games can be played there. FIFA loves the check. All right, Rory. Same. Bro, we got to put as many tournaments in the USA as possible, bro. But bro, look at our trophy, bro. I got a key that only I can open it with, bro. Bro, we got to give it to Saudi, bro. We got to maneuver so it goes to Saudi, bro. We'll have another Winter World Cup in 9 years, bro. Probably not. Bro. I wish we could just have the World Cup every year. It's the WrestleMania football, damn it. Don't give Infantino any ideas, bro. That's a good idea, bro. We'll have it every year, bro. Don't give him any ideas. He's going to do it, you know. Don't give him any ideas. I mean, I like the Women's World Cup, so I could see the Club World Cup doing just as well. I thought Australia and New Zealand did amazing for the Women's World Cup. I thought that was awesome. It's also perfect for my sleep schedule. I don't mind it. I don't mind it at all. Playing forward. Seattle's doing pretty well. '28th minute. You do realize the Super League pretty much led to the current Champions League format. You do realize that, right? I mean, UEFA had to change it so they protected from a Super League, but also do exactly what the Super League was going to do, but make the money themselves. That's actually good, though. How exactly? How exactly? Header! Goal! Goal for Botafogo! Botafogo scores 1-0. 1-0. Off the free kick header. Goal from Filo. Jair Filo scores. 28 minutes. Jair Cunha scores. Yeah, that's better. Off the header, off the free kick. Against the run of play, 1-0. 28th minute. Header, boom. Well, technically, Botafogo is actually the home team. Alex Tellez plays it in. Header by... Yep. Sounds like Haiti against Saudi. Good goal. There. Group stages were boring, man. At least in UEFA, they were competitive, though. So you agree with me, a group stage in CONCACAF for the Champions Cup would be the stupidest thing ever. So you agree with me. Aren't you somebody who's like, oh, we should bring back the group stage for the CONCACAF Champions Cup? Weren't you one of those people? So you should agree with me that a group stage for the CONCACAF Champions Cup would be dumb because the teams that there's no opportunity for the teams who aren't going to advance to advance. At least a knockout chance. You might have a chance. If you're a Caribbean team or Central American team, you might advance in the next round. You're not going to do that out of a group stage. It's not competitive enough. MLS has left Central America in the dust. It used to be somewhat competitive. And then like around what? the mid-2000s, it stopped being competitive. Early mid-2000s stopped, or 2010 stopped being competitive, and they got rid of it smartly enough. Like, the group stages are fine for the Central American Cup and the Caribbean Cup because those are competitive. Those are competitive. I mean, you still probably know who's going through, but there's been shocks. I mean, Olympia's got group 2 years in a row. But Champions Cup, it just wouldn't work. So don't be a hypocrite. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you weren't one of those people, but good goal. No chance for Fry. I don't even like the Sounders. Like, I mean, yeah, I want them to do good for CONCACAF's sake, but do I even really like them? No. A lot of deep-seated trauma there. Like, I wish they do good for CONCACAF's sake, but I don't like the Sounders. I much prefer Portland. Well, probably, because Miami actually showed fight, and they didn't get scored on. Seattle looked good, but they got scored on. Miami at least didn't get scored on. You're wearing green. Because Suriname wears green, and Seattle wears green. I just said, I'm slightly rooting for Seattle for CONCACAF's sake. But I never would do this unless it was in a situation like this. Like I did back when they played Al Ali. I rooted for Seattle. I wanted them to win. I wanted to puke, but I wanted them to win. Same situation here. They're playing a team outside of CONCACAF. I just want CONCACAF to look respectable, that's all. I still don't like Seattle, but they're playing a CONMEBOL team trying to keep CONCACAF at least looking respectable. So, Seattle go Sounders for the next 3 games. And then once they're knocked out, it's back to, well, you know, let Rory say it. He's the Portland fan. Yeah, Keylor Navas is starting tonight. I can't believe it. He's actually playing a Gold Cup. This is rare. Exactly. Same. Only because they actually won the Champs Cup. I didn't want them to win in the first place. They're here, so. At least they earned it. Yeah, but they won. They scored against the run of play. It's football for you. 33rd minute. Should I? I much prefer Portland. Playing forward. Crossover. Cleared away. 34th minute. I don't know. I feel like he thought he was done, and then he realized, I'm not done. I don't know exactly what was going through his head. 34th minute. So, Chelsea LAFC, 2 p.m. Boca Juniors, Benfica, 5. Flamengo, Esperance de Tunis, 8. Yeah, and then they got rid of their best players. Doesn't that sound familiar? Oh, Borussia Dortmund's playing Fluminense at 11 on the 17th. I'm not going to be covering that one. 2. I'll tell you what I think, but I mean, yeah, that's a smart play. Go to the net. What do I say? Go to the net! Put it on. Maybe something happens. Go to the net. Put it on. Maybe something happens. River Plate Urawa, Ulsan Hyundai versus Mamelodi Sundowns, Monterrey versus Inter. Honestly, on Tuesday, it's just Canada. Honestly, the Canada's group is what I'll be covering on Tuesday in the Gold Cup. So it's just going to be those 2 late games in Gold Cup. Fair enough. That's why they're leading. And then June 18th, I think I'm doing Real Madrid Al Hilal on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Yep, I'm doing that Wednesday. I'm doing Pachuca Salzburg, doing some Gold Cup games there as well. So I'm trying to do this about as well as I can, doing both tournaments, especially the group stage. Especially the group stage. Yes. 36-minute 1-0 Botafogo. This is probably the craziest day I've ever had on this channel. Like, when it comes to goal from Real Madrid. Oh. They don't play till a couple of days from now. Real Madrid versus Al Hilal, which was a Club World Cup final a couple of years ago. They look solid in possession. I agree with that. Valverde. I could see Valverde scoring. I'm actually kind of interested to see how Real Madrid play under Xabi Alonso. I really do. I'm really interested to see how they play under him. And also the Pachuca versus Real Madrid rematch. Not gonna lie, around the atmosphere in Suriname is pretty calm. We normally are, which I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing, but I like the fact we're not terrified of Costa Rica. It's a good thing. You know, I like that mentality. I like the mentality of not being afraid of the other team. It's bad to be afraid. What's going to happen is going to happen. You got to play the game. Sometimes being afraid means you're going to lose. Not being afraid, like, you got to know what's likely, but you can't be afraid of what's likely. You got to do your damn job. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to do your damn job. And I think that's what matters. They got to do their damn job. Doing their damn job means doing their damn job. Play the game. Don't be afraid of them. Play the game. You might win. I like it. 4-3-3 with a 10 in the midfield. 4-3-3 with a... Awesome. Alvaro Morales. Pinche payaso americanista, Alvaro Morales. Lol. Annoying as all hell. Troll. He's a troll. The only reason he doesn't live under a bridge is ESPN hired him. They make sure he doesn't live under a bridge, but the man's a troll. The man's a troll. Exactly. Alvaro Morales is a troll who should be living under a bridge, but ESPN hired him. Clown. What a clown. What a clown. Yeah. 39th minute. I don't care if I was discussing football in English or Spanish with Alvaro Morales. I probably want to gouge my eyeballs out. Remember when Herc was doing a segment about the best Mexican player with Futbol Picante, and Alvaro Morales was like, Tecatito was the best player at the time? Herc just walked away, took out his headphones and walked away. I'm like, that's how you should treat that dumb mofo, that troll. Walk away. Like, this was what, 2021? saying Tecatito was the best player on Mexico. Yeah, no, I would have walked away too. I think Herc almost said, he say Tecatito Corona. Like, he was even shocked he went back to speaking English. "41st minute. Just walked away. Televisa ironically put Giroud in the Club World Cup. Well, they did, yeah. Wonder if he'll actually do good. Oh, no, don't tell me Brad Marchand should play for America. No! Can Brad Marchand play football? I'm tired, man. My fourth stream of the day and, fourth game of the day. I woke up at 11 in the morning. I've been nonstop. Well, okay, there's been a couple of stops, but it feels like I've been nonstop streaming for 12 hours. Let me be. I only got like 5 hours of sleep. It was funnier the last time when you said it the first time, too. Jonathan's going to go on season-ending injury list, so we're going to be able to sign a DP. I heard we potentially could put Ayala on TAM. We might sign 2 DPs. That'd be awesome. I will also say I'm starting to feel a little bit – my throat's starting to feel a little bit – what's the word? Scratchy. If I start laughing like that, I might lose my voice. I can't do that. I'm going to be back on stream at 2 p.m. for Chelsea. For the Chelsea game. I can't lose my voice. Like, shot wide. I can't lose my voice. I got to be careful. I can't lose my voice. If I don't lose it today, I won't lose it for the rest of the tournament, but I can't lose my voice, you know? I got to pick my battles. It's like, you know, it's kind of funny. Like, Steve Dangle's like, I'm losing my voice after one game every 2 days. I'm like, dude, you're doing a 3-hour game every 2 days. Steve, I'm a fan. I love you, but dude, I've 4 games, 4 streams, 5 games, 12 hours. Dude, that's like if he did the whole freaking Olympic hockey schedule. And then still, well, no, you can't do NHL games. That's like if he did the World Juniors plus Leafs games during World Junior Hockey. Then you probably lose your damn voice. 44th minute. He's also hit in his 30s. So maybe that's what it is. I don't know. Maybe the next Club World Cup, I got problems. Goal for Botafogo, 2-0. 2-0 for Botafogo, 2-0. And that's not good. Another header set piece. They also need to be better at set piece defending. Jesus. Igor Jesus scores the header, 44th minute. $2-0, 2-0. But yeah, no, if I don't lose my voice today, I won't lose it at all this summer because there will not be a day as crazy as this. There may be some early days, but they won't be as crazy as this. Header by Igor Jesus, and he just gets a past Fry. Fry was so slow on the dive. What was that? The dude's, 34? The dude's in his mid-30s. He's not the same guy he used to be when he stole 2 MLS Cups from Toronto out of 4. One they didn't even make. And then, of course, 45th minute. Toronto should have won all 3 of those MLS Cups they played Seattle in. I said it before, I'll say it again. Especially 2016, but even 2019. 45th minute. I mean, that was a bad dive. Seattle are so trash. This is horrible, man. I did have them finishing fourth, though. I did say Botafogo would win this game. This is just a sad way to do it, though. 1 minute of stoppage time. Short break stats. Then we start up with the Surinam Costa Rica game. Fry should have done better. I agree. Just throw yourself down there. Get it. Seattle normally wins at home, too. This is a whole different can of fish. This is a whole different can of fish. You love to see it. Of course, Rory does. I can't lie. I kind of love to see it, too, but Seattle was playing well for like 30 minutes and then got scored on twice. Was he moving in slow motion? Maybe. Cool guys don't look at explosions. They blow things up and then walk away. Actually, it's 2 minutes of stoppage time. Seattle's kind of like Tigres, except without the history. That's fair enough. Really? Eli was at the Club World Cup. You know, I respect that, actually. I can't believe I'm doing this, but a hand for Eli Manning. For Eli Manning, I'll be respectful. I can't believe it. I know he bought into Gotham, but that may have just been a good money move. He actually likes football. I didn't know that. I respect that. Still hate him for the helmet catch and Super Bowl 46 and being an Ole Miss Rebel, but mostly the Super Bowl losses. But other than that, yeah, they are. That's why they're up 2-0. Good job. Seattle's losing communication. They're getting desperate. Corner. 2 minutes of stoppage time, a corner before the end of the half. Rusnak. Corner taken. Header. Brought down. And that's halftime. 2-0. 2-0 medio tiempo. All right. We'll take a short break at the half, talk about the stats, get this one going, and then set up the Costa Rica-Suriname game and start the double portion of this. Sit tight, be back. 2-0, 2-0. We're back for the stats of the half. Yeah, but that's what happens when you get scored on against the run of play. Stats of the half for Botafogo versus Seattle Sounders. 45% possession to 55% possession. 7 shots to 4. 4 shots on goal to 0. We have 196 accurate passes, 86% to 249, 88%. 7 fouls to 5. 0 corners to 1. 7 shots to 4. 4 shots on goal to 0. 229 passes to 284. 86% pass accuracy to 88% pass accuracy. 7 throws to 9s. 0 offside to 0. 0 yellow cards to 1. 0 red cards to 0. Seattle, I thought, played well. And then it didn't go their way. They got scored on twice against the run of play. Horrible set-piece defending. And they're down. I don't think Botafogo was that special. They just put away 2 set-piece chances where Seattle defended horribly on set pieces. Other than that, or at least crosses and free kicks and such. But, well, the second one was a free kick or a pass in, a cross that was kind of like set up like a set piece. But you get my point. Cross defending, set piece, free kick defending, not good enough. Bench that guy. Bench who? If you're saying Stephen Fry, you shouldn't do that. He's a legend. I don't think Andrew Thomas would be any better against Botafogo. Starting 11s are as follows for why'd you change profile pic to Harold from Total Drama Island? The hothead. Starting 11 for Costa Rica, Keylor Navas. The back 4 of Carlos Mora, Jalen Mitchell, Fernan Ferron, Francisco Calvo. The midfield 4 of Joseph Mora, Brandon Aguilera, Orlando Gallo, Alejandro Braun. The front 2 of Alonso Martinez and Manfred Ugalde. For Suriname, Etienne Vassin, Anthony Dijksteel, Liam van Gelderen, Shaquille Piñas, Ridciano Haps, Kenneth Paul, Dion Malone, Geronimo Kirk, Denzel Jubilana, Margaret, and Gliofilo Vilter for Suriname. All right. With that, pull it up because he's goated. Fair. That's fair. That's fair. All right. So we got the first half of the Suriname game ready to go. The second half of the Seattle game about to start. We'll see how it goes. Costa Rica versus Suriname. We finish out the final match of the day, or we'll start up the final match of the day and then see how the rest of this goes. Do you think Old Black could have done better against PSG? Yeah, I think so. Here we go. Teams are about to walk out and we're ready to go. Gold Cup's about to start off. Final match of the day for Group A. Suriname versus Costa Rica. So we'll see how the second half goes. And this game goes. Here we go. Costa Rica to play their anthem first. Three-goal comeback. Yeah, I'd be shocked to see that. Messi wishes Miami was a team of Messis. Nuhu, that's the thing that makes him good, though. Like, weirdly enough, like Nuhu being a hothead makes him a good player. Well, you mean Gold Cup does? I mean, it helps when 6 of the teams who are in Copa Gold Cup are playing Gold Cup. It helps. I don't think Mexico's not playing Jamaica, no. Panama playing Jamaica, but they didn't play in that group. USA's not playing Panama yet. Canada played the group full of... Actually, Canada played every game of the Copa America versus a CONMEBOL team. That's awesome, actually. Looking back on it, that's awesome. Canada played every game. Well, technically, this isn't international break anymore. Gold Cup is doing its own thing. But technically, the off season's in the summer, but some Gold Cup players are still playing for their team in the Club World Cup. I don't know. Football's weird. Like Suriname, technically, Gold Cup's being played during the summer, not the FIFA window. The FIFA window just finished. The FIFA window just finished. Then the Gold Cup playing with the Club World Cup. What? Second half about to start. Oh, Schmetzer's wearing a suit. Good for him. Teams are shaking hands. Here we go. $90 of football over there. World Cup qualifiers are in September. I know. Just because Canada's not in them because they're hosting, I know. If either Costa Rica or Suriname wins 1-0, do they top the group? Oh, wait. Wrong bracket. No, because they would not have the goals scored to outpace Mexico. They are equal in goal differential, but goals, Mexico still leads in goals scored with 3. The winner of Costa Rica Suriname would only have 1. Now, if Costa Rica beats Suriname by more than 1, they would top the group for the match day. If Suriname wins by multiple goals and wins 3-1, they would top the group because they have 3 goals scored plus 2 goal differential. They would also be tied with Mexico. Well, either way, a 1-0 win doesn't top you the group unless you beat Mexico. You would still be under Mexico because you have less goals scored, even though you're equal on goal differential. Navas, Calvo, Ferran, Mitchell, Mora, Aguilera, Gallo, Braun, Ugalde, and Martinez. The FIFA window for June is finished. September's a new window. October's a different window. Starting 11, Vassen, Haps, Piñas, Van Gelderen, Dijksteel, Paul, Malone, Margaret, Jubatana, Kirk, and Vilter for Suriname. Here comes the second half. There's different windows. June's a window. March is a window. June is a window. September's a window. October's a window. November's a window. Next March is a window. Next June is a window. Then the World Cup happens. They may actually call that a FIFA window, though. I don't know. Here we go. The Suriname versus Costa Rica game's about to start. Here we go. And the second half for Botafogo, Seattle's about to start. Yeah. Here we go. Here we go. What whistle will blow first? Correa and Bell. Correa coming on for Botafogo. John Bell coming on for Seattle. And also Reed Baker-Whiting coming on for Seattle. And we're off in San Diego. The first half of the Suriname-Costa Rica game gets started. Nuhu and Kim Ki-hee are off for John Bell and Reed Baker-Whiting. Huh, interesting. Cross in. Cleared. Cleared by Costa Rica. Suriname with a really good chance there. Wow. What a start. Well, it's not a goal, but what a start by Suriname. Second half of the Seattle game is about to start. They'll be about a minute or two behind. Mastriani is off for Correa in Seattle to kick off the second half. Joe Dickerson is the center ref tonight for this game. Header down. Okay. Playing forward. Seattle. Playing forward. Cross. Out for a throw-in. So Seattle is a minute 20 behind. They've kicked off. 4 wins, 0 draws, 1 loss. Costa Rica's head coach for Miguel Herrera. Been the coach since January. El Piojo. Jair Cunha and Igor Jesus score for Botafogo. Can Seattle come back? Can Suriname build off their start here and get something out of it? We're going to see. 45 minutes. Seattle Botafogo. The 4 matches today. The 5th match of the Club World Cup will be at 8 after tomorrow, of course. Chelsea starts tomorrow. We'll be live for it. We'll review that game. We'll have a Chelsea review, and then we'll have a Jamaica versus Guatemala review at the end of the day tomorrow. Shot cleared away. We'll be live for both Gold Cup games tomorrow in Chelsea. So 2 o'clock, 6 o'clock, and something like that. Is it 7 and 9? Either way. Playing forward. Botafogo going forward. Could they get one from open play here? Shot played forward. That'll be cleared by Seattle. Ooh, not so good. Suriname on the ball. We're talking about both halves of these 2 games, the second half and first half. Then once we get to the second half of the Suriname game, that's it. And once that's finished, we review both these games with a double review. Then I'll be done for the day. This crazy Sunday will be over. This busy, crazy Domingo Futbolero. Sunday football will be over. The craziest day I think I've ever had on this channel. Playing forward. 47th minute. Game after game after game. It's a wonder I haven't lost my voice completely. Wouldn't shock me if I wake up with no voice tomorrow morning. Good tackle by Vasson. That'll be a goal kick. Yellow card. .47th minute. Vasson made a good tackle there. Goal kick. Why would he get a yellow card if it wasn't a penalty? I would think that's on Martinez, right? That would have to be a yellow card on him, right? He's not happy. Oh, he dived. Okay. No, he dived. He tipped it away and dived. Okay, got it. That's where the yellow card's for. He dived. Simulation. 48th minute. Bad start to the game for Costa Rica then. Menzo, his second stint as Suriname head coach, 9 wins in his overall record. That doesn't seem like much. 9, 7, 4. 20 games? That doesn't seem like much. Feels like he's been around longer. Botafogo shot save. Saved by Fry. Over the bar. Goal kick for Stephen Fry. Gold Cup appearance 17 for Costa Rica. They made the final in 2002 and lost to the USA. Other than that, Suriname, their second Gold Cup appearance, 2021 and 2025. They're back at the Gold Cup for the first time since 2021. Pretty interesting tournament they had that year, too. Cool. Yes, Alex. Saudi Arabia and Qatar, big teams in that fourth round draw to try to advance to the World Cup. And I think, the second place teams go to the playoff, play each other at a playoff to go to the playoff. Cross in. No, I wouldn't say I'm mean. I mean, I can be mean if somebody deserves it. I don't think I'm a mean person. I say I react to disrespect. But playing forward as Botafogo, I'd say I'd react to disrespect, but who doesn't? Shot over the bar. Ball cleared away by Navas. Both teams, Costa Rica and Suriname, advanced to the CONCACAF final round for 26 World Cup qualifying. We know the draw. We saw them in the draw. 51st minute. That will start in September. Our CONCACAF or September window, we'll have some CONCACAF World Cup qualifying games we talk about. Of course, when Canada plays, and I think USA plays Japan. Actually, the USA-Japan game's over in the USA. Canada's playing in Europe, so I will be able to do both. Playing forward. Eighth minute. So, yeah, that Japan game is in the USA. Japan's playing USA, so I'll be able to cover that game. Playing forward. I'll be rooting for Japan, though. I hope Japan wins that game in September. I hope so. Ganbare! that's what, the third straight year with a CONCACAF team playing Japan? No. No. Oh, yeah. 2022, Canada played Japan. 2023, they played Japan. Nobody played them when I covered. No. Nobody did last year, then 2025. Man, I want another Canada-Japan game. That was awesome. 53rd minute. '53rd minute, 2-0. Shot! Save by over the bar. Keylor Navas makes a save, then it gets played over the bar by Surinam. Damn. Surinam's actually looked really solid tonight. They've actually looked very good. I'm honestly a bit shocked how good Surinam's looked. I'm honestly shocked with how good Surinam's looked. Interesting. Sounders player walking off. Kent. Looks like you'll get subbed off. Corner for Seattle. I agree with that. Almost 1-0 Suriname. Man, they're actually playing really good tonight, Suriname. I think they're looking really good. Crazily enough, I didn't expect them to well, I did say 2-1 Costa Rica, but that might still happen. Or wait, was that? Yeah, 2-1 Costa Rica. It might happen. It might not. Costa Rica, Suriname looks good. They look good tonight. $11 in, 0-0, 0-0, 2-0, 2-0, Botafogo. Seattle pushing. '55th minute. Playing forward. Well, no, this Seattle team's worse than that team who played Al-Ali. It is. It is, but Seattle started the game well, and there's been nothing since the half. The 2 goals for Botafogo, Seattle. Nah. They've been pushing, but I don't know if they will score a goal. Costa Rica's Suriname's giving everything tonight. Like, is it crazy for me to say CONCACAF has gotten closer? I agree with that. I would agree with that. Suriname's building some good confidence, but you know what? I gotta say, I don't know if I agreed, but I did see Rob Stone's video from last night. Posed the question, is CONCACAF getting closer? Like within the Confederation, as in the teams in the Confederation, like the Big Five is getting chased down by the other guys. Panama, of course, has gotten really good. Canada's Canada. USA still in the Big Five, but they're probably the worst of those 5 teams. They might still be better than Costa Rica, but, well, head-to-head by Panama, right? They might still be better than Costa Rica, but either way. Is the rest of CONCACAF catching up to the Big Five? You know what? He might have a point to ask that question. Suriname has ball possession. Are you kidding me? No. And there's a goal for Costa Rica. Alonso Martinez scores. 1-0. Etienne Vassin holding his head. Costa Rica scores 1-0. And it started well, and Costa Rica finally scored. Damn, that's got to suck. Say I jinxed Suriname, didn't I? Hey, Suriname's playing well. Alonso Martinez scores for Costa Rica. Cleared away by Botafogo. Vassin's holding his head. Let's see what happened there. Ball over the top. Ball crossed in. And Alonso Martinez, the ball goes off of him and rolls in. He runs into the head of Etienne Vassin. And, man, that sucks. Like, you can't blame anybody for that. It's just a pile up in front of net. Martinez and defender run into Etienne Vassin, and it rolls in 1-0. Goodness, that was close, 2-1. Yeah, Seattle's pushing. So, Alonso Martinez scores for Costa Rica. A bad way to start it. Suriname had a good start. At least Vassin is up. Kickoff is taken. Here we go. How'd they not capitalize on that? We're good. Seattle shot. Seattle has the top of the box. Trying to set it back up. 15 minutes, 1-0 for Costa Rica. 1-0. 2-0 for Botafogo, 2-0. Man, if I'm a Suriname fan, that hurts. That goal against hurts. It really does. 16 minutes. '59th minute. Alex Delis. 16th minute. Costa Rica to World Cup 2026 top in the group. I mean, probably. Well, I don't know about that. Honduras is in that group. But, I mean, I could see it going either way. When you talk about top in the group, I could see it going either way. Still think Honduras. How old is Morris? Jordan Morris, he's got to be like 30-something. 31, 32. He's got to be in his 30s now. Jordan Morris got to be in his 30s now. He's got to be. Early 30s. 60th minute. Isn't dude hurt? Thought he was 35. Shot. That'll penalty. Wait. Penalty for Costa Rica. Penalty for Costa Rica. And it's going from bad to worse for Suriname. Bad to worse. Bad to worse. Started well, and they've given away a penalty and let the ball roll in. Yep, that's a call. Ugalde plays it on to Mora. Dijksteel runs into him. That's a penalty. Morris is 30. Okay, he's younger than I thought. 61st minute. He's been around for a while in MLS. Penalty will be taken by Manfred Ugalde, 18th minute. Let's see if Vassin is back to it. Free kick for Seattle. Ugalde to take the penalty. Can Costa Rica capitalize on this? Ugalde, shot, goal, rolls it in. Vassin went the wrong way. Ugalde got him. Goal. 2-0. Manfred Ugalde scores the penalty. 18th minute. 2-0. Dulce Settle. Seattle missed their free kick. 62nd minute. 2-0 for Costa Rica. Dulce Settle. Botafogo, Dos, Seattle Settle. Both games are 2-0. Botafogo might get another. Chips it over the top. 63rd minute. Tough breaks for Suriname. That's football for you. That's football for you. Maybe Suriname could get the one goal I thought they would get. I did say 2-1. Ugalde scores the penalty, the 19th minute. Better. I mean, it is a penalty. Like, it's not even a question that it was a penalty. I mean, Dijksteel fouled him. Playing forward, Seattle. That's not a question. Like, you can't do that. Here comes Suriname. Crossed away, but that's offside. Correa gets a yellow card. Like, you can't do that. Like, Dijksteel, that was a bad defensive play. Like, I feel sorry about the first goal. The second one was kind of like, what are you doing, man? You can't do that. You can't do that. th minute. And 21st minute. It's 21st minute, 65th minute. Playing forward. Blocked away. Haps to take the throw in. Corner for Seattle. And he threw it right to Costa Rica. Seattle, cross in. Shot. Blocked away. Good idea, bad execution. Headed away. Blocked away. What are you doing? That was Jesus Ferreira being Jesus Ferreira, of course. Horrible. 65th minute. Two-0, Dulce Settle, 23rd minute. 2-0, Dulce Settle, 66th minute. Jesus Ferreira, fraud. Yeah. Costa Rica, less possession, still up 2-0. Jesus. Yankees swept the Red Sox, or Yankees got swept by the Red Sox. And then the Red Sox traded Rafael Devers. Good. Red Sox helped us with the Yankees, but then again, the Jays lost all three. They got swept by the Philadelphia Phillies, so maybe we aren't as good as we thought. That sucks. 67th minute. Playing forward. playing forward. 68th minute. Shot. Saved by Vaesen. 68 minutes. "68 minutes. And Vaasen's down hurt for Suriname. 24th minute. Over the bar. Vaasen's getting checked out by his trainers. Two subs for Botafogo. Savarino and Tellez are off. For Savarino and Tellez are off for Cubano, and Arthur Cabral. "69th minute. Still 2-0 for Botafogo versus Seattle. Vaesen is back up. That's the good news. Headed on. Oh. Seattle aren't taking many shots now. Yep, they've cooled down. They pushed, and now they've cooled down. Botafogo is strong. Yeah, they kind of weakened a little bit, but I liken it to an eye wall replacement cycle and a hurricane. It's still a major hurricane, but it's a little bit weaker because it's trying to get stronger and stay stronger. Botafogo, when they allowed those shots, were kind of in that eye wall replacement cycle moment where they're still strong, but they got to pull back to get stronger. No. The Raptors aren't in the playoffs. I told you I could care less. I know the scores. Paul Rothrock coming on for Seattle. Let's go. And Pedro de la Vega coming on as well for Jesus Ferreira and Ryan Kent. Let's go. Let's go, Paul Rothrock. Let's go. Costa Rica cross in. Cleared by Suriname. 28th minute. Let's go, Rothrock. Paul Rothrock at the Club World Cup, man. Man, that could have been in red if we played our cards right, but they let him go. The club's full of idiots. And Paul Rothrock was always a really good player, and they let him go. I know he's from Seattle. But the club, TFC, is full of idiots. Paul Rothrock was always a solid player, even with TFC too. And they never gave him a chance. And then he goes to Seattle and does amazingly, because of course he does. I told y'all asses. I told y'all asses. And I was right. Vaesen, take a goal kick, 29th minute. Just watch. Rothrock's the one who scores if Seattle scores. Just watch. 72nd minute. Cross in, header. Headed down, rolled on. Pull it down. Be a goal kick. 29th minute, Suriname. Playing the ball away. They bring it down. 73rd minute. Goal kick for Botafogo. Seattle's equals fraudulent. Lol. Ball to be crossed in. It is. Cleared away. '73rd minute. Cross in, saved. Headed on. '74th minute. They've never taken any credit. They've never had any credit to be taken as fraudulent to begin with. Playing forward. Well, I mean, they're a trophy-winning team, somewhat. 74th minute, 2-0, Dos Acero. 30th minute, Dos Acero, 2-0, Costa Rica. Well, at least the good news about the double review tonight is all I have to do is record one clip. I'll just do both games in one video. Then one thumbnail, so that makes things easier. '74th minute. Corner or ball crossed in by Suriname, doesn't go. Cross in by Seattle, header. Rothrock will pick it up. Onside. Cross in, header. Goal! 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 Christian rolled on! Header took a deflection and it goes in. 2-1 Seattle. 2-1. Christian rolled on with the assist from Paul Rothrock. Yeah, I'll take it. Corner for Suriname. Saved by Navas. 2-1. Seattle gets one back. Paul Rothrock with a cross. Christian rolled on with a header. Takes a deflection off the shoulder of a Botafogo player. And it's into the net. Jesus. Igor Jesus. Christian rolled on, scores. 75th minute of football played. 75 for rolled on. 2-1, 2-1. And Seattle tied up. Oh, Lord. Oh, boy. Horrible deflection to take, but it took one. 76th minute. Good. Seattle scores the first MLS goal in history at the Club World Cup. Miami couldn't score a goal. Miami couldn't score a goal. Seattle couldn't score a goal against Al Ahly. Seattle, fittingly enough, is the first ever MLS team to score a goal at the Club World Cup in either version. The mini version, they couldn't do it, but they were the only MLS team to play the mini version. They qualified for the mini version as they qualified for this version. Miami couldn't score yesterday. Seattle did score today. Fittingly enough. Fair. It's called Ball Don't Lie. They earned this and they scored. Wasn't pretty, but they did. Sometimes you got to get the unpretty ones, you know? 34th minute, 2-0. Roldan thinks there was a handball there. Corner. Corner for Seattle. Cross in. Headed away. Shot. wide. Paul Rothrock takes the shot. It goes wide. Suriname scores. They've pulled one back. Suriname have pulled one back. 2-1. 2-1. Well, Suriname get one back. Wow. 2-1. Let's see. 34th minute. Ball crossed in. Header. Boom. Back. Head. Throws the head back and pops it into the net. What a goal. What a goal. Oh my Lord. How amazing was that? Wow. Just throws the head back. Is like boom. Geronimo Kirk. 34th minute goal. Geronimo Kirk. Thirty-fourth minute. 2-1, 2-1. Hey, I told you 2-1 Costa Rica. I said it. Hey, if this holds, I said it. 35th minute. It's going to take a while, though. I'm sure somebody else will score again, but somebody's going to score a goal the next half, or hell, even the rest of this half. But Geronimo Kirk scored for Suriname. Just throws the head back and says, boom. Reverse head bangs the goal to the back of the net, and the gold cup patch is falling off one of the players' jerseys. Oh, not surprising at all. Here comes Seattle. Cross the top of the box. De La Vega! Blocked. De La Vega blocked. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Playing forward is Seattle. These games are getting crazy now. 80th minute. Top of the box for Roldan. Plays it wide once again. Roldan. Cross. Falls. Seattle. Cleared away. Costa Rica. Botafogo's hanging on. TF are you doing? 80th minute. DAZN, Fox Sports 1. Well, foxsports.com, but it's on FS1. I'll put it on back on YouTube TV once it's over. Correa, foul will be a goal kick for Fry. 80th minute. 10 minutes to go plus stoppage time. Do I? Damn it. Do I? Damn it. 80th minute. Costa Rica. Top of the box. Blocked away. Jackson Reagan. Of course it did. I could have told you that. Cross in, blocked away, top of the box. It's for free. You can watch the Club World Cup for free. Of course, there's a premium tier, but the Club World Cup's for free. It doesn't look any different than a regular game. Or Botafogo's boxed in. 38th minute, Costa Rica. 81st minute. Playing forward. Roldan plays it wide. Cross in. Costa Rica. Headed away by Suriname. Not far enough. Seattle trying to set some up here. 82nd minute. De La Vega. Ooh. Roldan. Cross. Header. Saved. Botafogo's about to blow this damn game, or at least blow the win. They're about to blow the win if they ain't careful. About to blow the win if they ain't careful. Jesus. 82nd minute. Seattle's got so much more possession the last 10 minutes, second half, but the last 10 minutes for sure. Wide corner. Corner for Costa Rica, 39th minute. I don't know. Cruz Azul's better, I guess. Playing forward. There'll be a sub for Seattle. 83rd minute. The brothers rolled on, connect. Back to Christian, bad giveaway. 40th minute. How many fans in the stadium? Full. Seattle's playing at their home stadium. It's obviously full. Playing forward. Here's a corner. Cleared away for a corner. Cross in for Costa Rica, headed away. Out for another corner for Costa Rica. Di Rosario at the Club World Cup. D-Ro's son, Dwayne Di Rosario's son, of course. Denny Musovski is off for Osays Di Rosario. Come on, let's go. You love to see it. Sucks he's wearing rave green instead of red, but, you know, maybe he'll find his way back home. Playing forward. But 40th minute, that's out. It's more Seattle fans. 84th minute. Throw in. Rolled on. Free kick for Seattle. Costa Rica playing forward. De La Vega with a cross. Brought down. Shot. Wide. Goal kick. Rothrock went wide. 85th minute. I think Palmeiras has more fans than Botafogo. That also helps. Oh! Mayo went off an arm. Slightly went off an arm, but Rodriguez to sub in. Marlon Freitas and Igor Jesus are off for Danilo and Rodriguez. I don't know. That might have went off an arm slightly. This is just... Seattle was better overall, but they scored 2. Botafogo scores 2 goals that you can't let them have. Seattle could have had more tonight. Panama Guadalupe will be live for at 6 tomorrow. Chelsea, of course, at 2. Chelsea LAFC, of course, at 2. Panama Guadalupe tomorrow at 6. Jamaica Guatemala at 9. So 3 lives, 2 reviews tomorrow. No doubles. Playing forward. 86th minute. Seattle just is good enough, but just not good enough. Seattle's solid, but they're just not good enough is the problem. It's like the Al-Ali game. Against a world stage team, they're good to stand up to them, but they're just not good enough to win. And even if they drew, I guess you could still kind of say the same line as well. But such is life. Exactly. Better team, they screwed up twice. I'd say they were the better team for most of the game. They screwed up twice. Cross in, headed away. Free kick for Seattle, 87th minute. 44th minute, 2-1 Costa Rica. I think Al-Ali is better than Botafogo. Then why is Seattle not winning this game? Then Seattle should have won a couple of years ago with a better team as well than this one. Interesting. Then again, as I said, the better team doesn't always win. See, there you go. See, I turned it back around. The better team doesn't always win. See what I told you? Playing forward is Seattle. Ball crossed in. Out for a corner. Corner for Seattle, 88th minute. How much stoppage time will we get either half? Seattle's half will end a little bit later. Then we'll take a short break. Talk about the stats of the Curacao or the Costa Rica Suriname game, and then boom. Cross in. Punched away. Shot! Whoa, over the bar. Vargas put a little bit too much lift under it. 88th minute. Put a little bit too much lift under it. Playing forward. Be a free kick for Costa Rica. Mora gets fouled. They did. But win the CONCACAF Champs Cup, and they would have. They got robbed by a Mexican team. Well, no, they lost to Pachuca fair and square, and then they didn't get in because they weren't the ones who lost to Leon. They also weren't Club America. Do your job, and you might get in. Playing forward. Playing forward. Shot blocked away. Botafogo clears with a minute to go. Free kick for Costa Rica. Headed away by Suriname. They could get this cleared. 2 minutes of stoppage time. 2 minutes? Really? That's it? The game was 2 legs. Columbus would have. I agree, but it wasn't. Ifs and buts were candies and nuts. Save. Oh! That's not a penalty. There's no way. Cleared away. 89th minute. 1 more minute to go between Costa Rica and Suriname for the first half. Same day as the UEFA Champions League final. That doesn't mean anything. 90th minute. How much stoppage time will we get for Botafogo Seattle before we have to take a break at the half? 90th minute. 46-26, save by Vassin. Will get played forward. Oh, there's 1 more minute left. 4 minutes of stoppage time. Costa Rica, shot, saved by Vassin. Couple of seconds left. Fair. Oh, shit. Sorry, man. I'm sorry. Halftime. 2-1 Costa Rica. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. My bad. My bad, Josh. My bad. Are you still here? One minute left, Josh. I'm sorry, man. I accidentally... That's my bad, Josh. Are you still here? I accidentally hit the ban button on you. That's my bad. Like when I hit your comment, I accidentally hit the ban button on you instead of hitting your comment. Like my finger, I was trying to hit the show on stage button and it just landed into the ban button. So I got you back in. I'm sorry. My fingers are fat and they put that button way too close. If you use StreamYard, and I'm using my phone, so it's all good. Okay, that's fine. Shot cleared away. Let's see if it's halftime. Yep, it's halftime between Costa Rica and Suriname. All right. It is 2-1 at halftime of Costa Rica Suriname. 2-1, medio tiempo. Seattle game's about over. Seattle should at least try to earn a point knowing who they're up against. I agree with that. Both games are 2-1. Coincidence? I think not. 2:26, except this one's 90th minute. 2:26. Coincidence? I think not. 2:34. What's at halftime? The Costa Rica game, 2-1. 2-1, Costa Rica. Seattle game's about over. There's 1 minute left. Three minutes. 93. One more minute. 2-1. 2-1. The final minute. Less than a final minute. 30 seconds. I would agree with that. I would agree with that. Playing forward. Here comes Seattle. Here's a chance. Shot blocked. Rolf Rock. De La Vega. Save. A last second save. A last second save from Victor. John Victor might have just saved the draw. Wow. And that's going to do it. Full time. Wait, not yet. Now it is. Full time. Full time. 2-1. Seattle gets one late, but they can't get a second. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1 esta noche. Botafogo ganar. Botafogo wins. What a stop, man. With that being said, we'll take a short break at the half, talk about the stats of the Suriname game, and then we will, by the way, let me flip this to the FS1 on the TV, and then we'll take a short break. 2-1 halftime for Suriname, Costa Rica. Costa Rica leads. Costa Rica leads that match. And then, yep. I mean, they did. They just allowed 2 goals. Do with that what you will. Do with that what you will. I got to replace the batteries on this damn thing, don't I? Either way, I'll handle it half. With that being said, we'll take a short break. I'll be back. Sit tight. We're back for the stats. One of Josh's comments, I accidentally hit the ban button instead of the show on stage button. My finger just went down a little bit lower, and then it, boom. I got him back, though. Don't worry. Stats of the half. Hold on while I'm at it. By the time. Triple A's. Oh, there they are. There we go. Upwards, right? I think so. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Yeah, just need to change the battery. All right, there we go. Sets the half. My head is hot right now. Oh. There it is. All right, good. Stats of the half. Here we go. My head is hot right now. I'm just so annoyed how we conceded while how we showed how good we can actually play. How does the bozo not even have Stan on the bench? I don't know. He's a bozo. With that being said, stats at the half. We have 43% possession. Yep. 43% possession to 57% possession, 7 shots to 3, 4 shots on goal to 2, 125 accurate passes, 81% to 170, 81%, 9 fouls to 8, 4 corners to 1, 7 shots to 3, 4 shots on goal to 2. We have 155 passes to 209, 81% pass accuracy to 81% pass accuracy. We have 11 throws to 9, 1 offside to 0, 1 yellow card to 0, 1 red card to 0, 2-1 at the half. Costa Rica had the 2 goals they needed, but let's be real. Suriname started well. Then they made 2 mistakes. Mostly Dijksteel made 2 mistakes. And Suriname got scored on twice, and they did get one back. But for now, I would say Costa Rica is slightly the better team. Slightly. The final half of this crazy day is about to finish, or start up, I should say. 2-1, 2-1. Of course, Seattle lost 2-1 to Botafogo. Botafogo ganar 2-1. So, 12 shots to 23. It wasn't for a lack of trying. They shot themselves in the foot twice. That'd be 40. That would be passes. That'd be 82%. Fouls. All right. Writing this out for offside. No offside at all. Yellows, reds, and corners. Second half has started for Costa Rica, Suriname. We begin. 45th minute. They've kicked off the second half. Dijksteel is out. Good. Good. Free kick for Aguilera. Yellow cards, red cards, and corners. And then corners. All right, that's that for that. Boom. Gone. Cross in, header cleared. Offside, that'll be a goal kick for Suriname. 46th minute. I can't, you're a mod. '46th minute. You're good. 46th minute. Cleared away by Vasson. The only game left on this channel for the day. Oh, Lord. One more half. Then we got to review the game, and then boom. Playing forward, 47th minute. '47th minute. Uh, 47th minute. Playing forward, cleared away by Suriname. Yeah, they replaced him with a Bena. Mienti Abena for Dijksteel. I don't know if that's exactly what you wanted, but Specimen, but okay. Don't know if that's exactly what you wanted, but '48th minute. 2-1. Boop. Cross in. Boop. I think FIFA just made dumb decisions, is all. '49th minute. Cleared away. Out for a throw. 50th minute. 2-1 2-1. '49th minute. Besides me, soccer guys got some good knowledge. You do as well. I mean, you do know your stuff. It's over. Seattle lost 2-1. Second half of Costa Rica's Suriname is what's going on now. 50th minute of 90. Oh, they say the U.S. might host the Gold Cup. Or the Copa America, I should say, in 2028. Playing forward. Playing forward. Seattle lost 2-1. Playing forward. It sounds like Copa America will be before the Olympics, but it sounds like 2028 CONMEBOL is going to bring the Copa America back to the USA. So you remember how fun 2024 was? It might happen again in 2028. I'm honestly looking forward to it. Hear, hear. And this time Canada's going to win the damn thing. And this time Canada's going to win the damn Copa America if they make it. If they let the U.S. host it. No, he's not. He's happy. He was scared Botafogo was going to bottle it. – 52nd minute. $53rd minute. $53rd minute. I don't know, but did y'all see the video of Bonucci's tackle at Soccer Aid? Oh, Lord. Bonucci being Bonucci. Lovely. $54th minute. Somehow Alex Palou lost. Oh, well, that's crazy. 54th minute. The St. Louis Bomberito 500. Damn. That'd be a goal kick. And somehow Alex Palou did not win in St. Louis. I don't know. 54th minute. 4th in the West. It's good. $55th minute. Playing forward. – 55th minute, 2-1. 2-1. Who lost yesterday? Yeah, pretty good. 56th minute, 2-1. 2-1. What? 2-1. Suriname's trying, man. I never have. I never wore braces. Talk about teeth ones. I never wore them. Never had them. Talking about a back brace. I wore it through middle school. From 6th grade to just before the end of 8th. Never wore it in high school. Now, teeth, never did. They grew in just fine. Also, never had to have my wisdom teeth taken out. Kind of wild to see Suriname with possession. And they're losing. Ain't that something? 58th minute. Look. 58th minute. Playing forward. Here comes Suriname. Suriname. Cross. Shot. Goal. 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 Margaret scores. 2-2. Suriname. 2-2. What a cross. What a well-worked play by Suriname. 2-2. What a play. What a play. What a play. Makes the run. Cross in. Margaret's right there to put it past Navas. 2-2. Am I dreaming? No, you're not dreaming. It may be midnight, but you ain't dreaming. There's a goal for Margaret. Kirk with the assist. He got the goal. Now he has an assist. Man of the match. Plays it to Margaret. Boom. Navas ain't got no chance. 59th minute. 2-2. Man, this Gold Cup's been a bit crazy. 59th minute. Yeah, he was ranting because Bozo's still a bozo. Bozo's a bozo. Suriname's doing Mexico a favor. And if Suriname wins, well, now they would still be tied with the USA. Miguel Herrera ball. Well, normally it works, you know. Unless you're Toronto in 2018. But then again, he has kind of fallen off. I mean, that Tigres stint wasn't great. The Juarez one wasn't either. Maybe he does suck now. Maybe Miguel Herrera does suck now. I mean, I wasn't so surprised he didn't get the job. Tijuana was the worst. Yeah, that's true. That's true. That is true. That sucked too. Free kick for Suriname. Chipped over. Header. Play down to the top of the box. Shot blocked away. Off the chest. Gallo. Yes. What? Off the shoulder. What if that was a penalty? Throw in. Let's see. Shot off the shoulder. The momentum just changed. Gallo, I don't know, man. That looked more like off here. Open arm. That should be on VAR. That was open arm. That was not a sleeve. That was open arm. Check the damn thing. Penalty. Penalty. It's got to be. Check the damn thing. Oh, well, his name is Bozo then. His name is Bozo then. Menzo, his name is Bozo then. Close enough. Open arm. Check the damn thing. I think they are. VAR check. This might be a penalty. This might be a penalty. I think it is. Might be a penalty for Suriname. Oh, my God. It was open arm. It has to be a pen. It's open arm. It has to be. It has to be. It has to be. Open arm on Gallo. That's a freaking pen. It didn't come off his sleeve. Kind of get away with that. It was open arm. It was like right here. That's a handball. That's a handball. Point blank period. And it's chicken wing. He chicken winged. That's not in the silhouette. Chicken wing. It's a pen. There's no way this is not. Penalty for Suriname. Penalty para Suriname. Oh, my. Yeah, good call. Correct call. Correct call. Right call. Boom. Off the arm, chicken wing, elbow, handball. Penalty. Yep. They'll be tied with Mexico on everything except for maybe cards. FIFA fair play points might put them over. I'm not sure. Did I write that out for Mexico? They don't. How many yellow cards does Suriname have? Penalty taken. Shaquille Piñas. Shaquille Piñas versus Navas. Goal! 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 Suriname! 2-3. 2-3. Shaquille Piñas scores the penalty, and they have the lead. Under the arm of Keylor Navas. The old man. Don't let the old man in, but the old man let that one in. Goal! Suriname, 2-3, 2-3. What a freaking power penalty. Wow. Power penalty, Shaquille Piñas. Woo! 65th minute. 3-2 Suriname. And right now they're tied with Mexico completely. 65th minute. 2-3, 2-3 at the top of the table. Oh, my Lord. Oh, my Lord. Wow. Oh, my Lord. Oh, my Lord. 3-2 Suriname. I told you Honduras was probably better. Wow. Oh, yeah. Yeah, the tea's a bit helpful. Oh yeah, yeah. I gave that one my all. I gave that goal my all. That goal call my all. If I lose my voice, that's where I did it. That's where I did it. If I lost my voice, that's where I did it on that penalty goal. Jesus Christ. Woo! My throat's even scratchier now. I might have just... We're going to find out in the morning. '67th minute. What a game, man. Like, let's look at the table. Who's at half first? Mexico. It's about the FIFA fair play points. Let's see how many yellow cards they have. See if it's about the yellow cards now. A yellow card for Suriname. They have one yellow card. So for now, Suriname would still be ahead of Mexico. Mexico had 2 yellow cards against the DR. Of course, there's still 2 more group games. They have to play them, but this group looks crazy. This Gold Cup looks like a fun one. Actually entertaining. Besides the playoff. Like the knockout stage. Yes, Google's putting them like that. Holy cow. Like, this Gold Cup is actually entertaining. This Gold Cup's actually entertaining. I can't believe it, man. We actually have an entertaining Gold Cup before the knockout stage. Like a truly entertaining Gold Cup. Suriname is above Mexico. Yep. So Google does have the fair play point. They're above Mexico as we speak. They are Group A leaders as we speak. And if they score another goal and win by 2, yes. 68th minute. Alejandro Braun is off for Vargas. For Costa Rica. 68th minute. Wow. USA and Saudi Arabia are above. This day in 2019, Ryan reviewed Canada versus New Zealand in the Women's World Cup and Canada versus Martinique at the Gold Cup. Yep. Damn, that's so long ago. That's so long ago. That tracks, but that's so long ago. Holy shit, man. 70th minute. '70th minute. Suriname's ahead of Mexico as we speak. Holy crap. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Not me. Not me. What are you talking about? The next time you go, after that, there's going to be a cell phone ban or something? I mean, this Gold Cup's giving World Cup vibes. I mean, I understand it. But then again, when I was in high school, we could at least listen to music while we worked. I did. As long as we were doing our work, we could listen to music while we worked in high school. They let us do that. I was lucky. I still had snow days. Now, with COVID being a thing, people will never have a snow day again because they know how to at least start up a Zoom call. So I was lucky. Bet you Suriname can beat Bolivia. Well, if they're not playing at El Alto, I say they can. But if they're playing at El Alto, no, they won't. That's about everybody, though. Like, everybody who plays in Bolivia can't win in Bolivia. It's hard to do. Like, I think Canada would lose to Bolivia. Let me be real. Canada would lose in Bolivia. If they played at El Alto, they'd lose. Canada would lose it in Bolivia. They wouldn't lose to Bolivia. They would lose in Bolivia. Remember when Mexico played Bolivia with their like C team in Chicago last year? Mexico won. 72nd minute. That was in Chicago. Bolivia can't play outside of Bolivia. Do with that what you will. '73rd minute. Oh. 73rd minute. Suriname still leads. Playing forward. An amazing Gold Cup. A wonderful Gold Cup. Entertaining Gold Cup. I've been asking for this for a while. That's actually entertaining, that other people would agree is entertaining. Just had to happen right with the damn Club World Cup. So nobody else but us is paying attention. Of course, it's how it is. I think the Club World Cup's pretty good. I think teams are actually taking it seriously. The Club World Cup's actually, I mean, the Gold Cup's awesome, but the Club World Cup is actually better than I thought. It's better than I thought it would be. And I like the idea of it. But the Club World Cup is honestly better than I thought it would be. Early days, but still. Playing forward, 75th minute. '76th minute. Suriname and Costa Rica tied it up. Costa Rica ties it up. 3-3. Costa Rica gets the equalizer. Ball crossed in, tapped in, played to the top of the box, and a banger of a shot. Nope. Banger of a shot that comes down and gets popped in by Costa Rica. 3-3. Think that was Alcacer. Yep, Josemar Alcacer scores. 3-3 goal. Well, the good news is if Suriname scores a fourth goal, they have more goals scored than Mexico, so they'd still be above Mexico. Same would be true for Costa Rica, but 76th minute. 3-3. What a game. Lol. Tie game. Guess Mexico's still first. For now, if one of these teams score a goal, then they'll be first because they'll have 4 goals scored with a +1 goal differential. 77th minute. Can Suriname at least hold on to the draw? I think that would be fair. I think that would be fair. Playing forward. Yes. 77th minute. 2 subs for Costa Rica. Ariel Laceted, and Madrigal coming on. Laceted's coming in. Oh, yeah, he plays for Portland now. Madrigal. Playing forward. Here comes Suriname. Oh, Kirk. Wide. Probably not the best position to be in, but cross in. Shot. Oh! Oh! Offside. Lord. Wow. I thought that went in. Off the post and out. Wow. Wow. That's a chance Suriname's going to want back. Corner. It's a corner. They're going to want that one back. Cross in. Cross in. Save. Save. Who's going to do better? MLS teams, Liga MX. I say Liga MX. I don't have kids yet. That's the second time I've said that all day. I don't have kids yet. '80th minute. 80th minute. '81st minute. Playing forward. Costa Rica. Lassiter so close. Hey. Well, if they don't call the Pirate, they won't make it. Toronto won't make the 2026 Champions Cup if they don't call the Pirate because they got to win the MLS Cup to do it. They ain't doing that right now. They ain't doing that right now. Now, if they have a manager who could win them 10, 12, 14 games in a row, then maybe they will. I'm just saying. But, you know, Risklander. But Charo feels like rage bait. Exactly. Risklander. Pacharo feels like rage bait. He got me a couple times during that Leaf series. He sure did. Well, go for Almada. I don't know if he could win an MLS Cup and win 14 games, like win 12 of their last 17 or 14 of their last 17. I don't know if he can do that. He's good, but he's not that good. He's good, but he's not that good. He don't have the answers. He don't have the answers. 83rd minute. You can't handle the truth. Free kick for Costa Rica, 83rd minute. Free kick. Looking forward to tomorrow's NBA Finals game. I thought they were playing today. Weird. Weird. 84th minute. Weird. '84th minute. I could have sworn the NBA Finals was supposed to be today. So wait, are you telling me the Stanley Cup and NBA Finals will be on the same night? Are you telling me that? Jesus. Last year's over the ball. Let's go, buddy. Don't take it personal. Hey, don't take it personal, Specimen. He's just a Portland fan. 85th minute. I keep forgetting he went to Portland, Lassiter. Why is Miami so dumb? Why is Miami so dumb? 85th minute. Why is Miami so dumb? Rojas is on for Alonso Martinez. Lol. 85th minute. Free kick. Free kick for, Costa Rica. Tomorrow's game 6, Tuesday's game 6. 86th minute. Free kick. '86th minute. No. Why would I be going to Jersey? Over the top, headed away by Surinam. '86th minute of 90 plus stoppage time. Palmeiras fans take over a shopping center in New York. Dude, that's the American Dream Mall. I'm sure of it. That's got to be the American Dream Mall. It's got to be. It's got to be. Substitution for Surinam. Call my shot. This match ends 3-3. There ain't that much time left. Of course it is. Two subs. Goal kick. 88th minute. Over top. Brought down. Goal kick for Costa Rica. All right. 88th minute. Definitely helped. 89th minute. Shot saved by Vasson. 89th minute. Cleared away. Over the top. Surinam can make the run. Out for a throw. Man, what if they got a 4-3 win? That'd be nuts. 1 minute plus stoppage time to go. 1 minute plus stoppage time. Surinam. Oh, good tackle, but not enough. Playing forward. Surinam holds it up. Nope. Nope. Glad they're not in Club World Cup. Well, talking about a Surinam, they can't be. They're a nation. 89-30. $89.41. '90th minute. 3-3, 3-3. How much stoppage time after this injury's over, of course? Referee going over 8 minutes. Be back. Be quick. 91st minute. Still injury stoppage. I'm back. I just had to take a break. Nasty injury for Costa Rica. 92 minutes. Oh. On the stretcher. That sucks. Oh. Oof, Maron. Oh. 92nd minute. So we're probably going to go about 100 minutes, but oof, Maron. He's actually on the stretcher. That's not good. $92 minutes. $93rd minute. 3-3. And he's going to be pulled off the pitch. Damn. And it's the fried basket stretcher, too. I don't know if that's better or worse. Wish him all the best. I agree. I don't know if it's worse to be on the fry basket stretcher or an actual backboard. I don't know which. Yep. Yeah. They've eliminated Canadian clubs a lot of times. 93rd minute. So there was 8 minutes of stoppage time, 4 minutes of injury. I'm going to guess 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 102 minutes. This is going to go to 102 minutes. Probably. Playing forward. Costa Rica down to 10. Costa Rica's down to 10. Header with the injury, of course, not a red card with the injury. '96th minute or 95th minute corner. Cleared away. '95 minutes. Header. Playing forward, brought it down. Suriname, but that'll be cleared. Free kick for Costa Rica. 96th minute. '96th minute. Fair. Playing forward. Costa Rica takes it to the corner. 96 of 98 plus the 4 minutes to re-add on. So We're past midnight. It's past midnight. We go. Throw in. It's out. Playing forward. Cross over to top. Header on. Wide. 97th minute. Costa Rica. Still 3-3. 3-3. Suriname's doing well. I think they deserve the draw. If they could get better, that would be good for them. Playing down. Kirk. Still. Here's a shot. Save. Cleared away. What a save by Navas. There was the chance for Suriname to take the lead back. And Keylor Navas makes a big save. 98th minute. There's still 4 more minutes to go thanks to the injury. Or, well, because of the injury, I wouldn't say. Wide. Goal kick. Navas says no. Still 4 minutes. Throw in for Costa Rica because of the injury. So we go to 102. And then if there's any more, well, they might. Who knows? Might not be over then. Way this game's going. Brought down. Cross. Wide. Suriname. Corner for Costa Rica. 3-3, 3-3. Wild game, I agree. Cross in. Oh! Tried the bicycle. Didn't pan out. Brought down. Backed. Playing forward. 99th minute. Here comes Suriname. They might have another chance here. Through to Navas. He makes the save. Your prediction for LAFC Chelsea. 3-1 Chelsea. That's just facts. Liam Delap, 2 goals. Cole Palmer, 1 goal. And Buwanga scores for LAFC. Liam Delap gets 2 goals. 100th minute, 2 minutes to go. 3-3, 3-3. If Liam Delap starts and plays, gets a hat trick his first game for Chelsea, that would be amazing too, but I don't think it will. No. I think the 3-1's probably a lucky goal late on. Or not lucky, but Buwanga makes a run late on and gets one back, but it's still 3-3. Penalty? Penalty for Costa Rica. Oh, Lord. Costa Rica has a penalty late in the match. They can win it here. Damn. I mean, he went foot out. Another penalty for Costa Rica. Their second of the night. Orlando Gallo Malone goes foot up on him and he hit his leg. That's a penalty. That's a penalty. You can't even defend that. That's a penalty. Another one for Suriname. Another one. Just unlucky. That's not coming back. Can Vaesen make a save? Can Vaesen make a save to save the game at the last moment? Manfred Ugaldi to take another penalty. His second penalty of the night. 102nd minute, the final kick of the game. Manfred Ugaldi. Costa Rica's down a man due to injury. Can Manfred Ugaldi take this present and end this game for Costa Rica with a win and put them first in the table of the Gold Cup Group A for now? Here comes Ugaldi. Shot! Goal! Wrong way for Vaesen. Ugaldi scores the goal. 4-3, 4-3. That's got to hurt. Another penalty for Ugaldi. 90 plus 12. Four to 3. 4-3. Is Costa Rica first place? Yes. Because they have a +1 goal differential, but they've scored 4 goals. So, goals scored puts them first place for now. Suriname tried. Yeah. Just wasn't meant to be. 103rd minute. Costa Rica survives today. And frankly, I don't think they should have. But they did. So disheartening, man. I understand. I feel that. Last second penalty. Can't do nothing about it. Free kick taken, or ball played forward by Vaesen. 6 goals, last 5 international appearances, 2-9 for Ugaldi. 103rd minute. This game's still going. Guess that penalty added on another minute or so. They're not going to win the Gold Cup. They may win, get out of the group stage, but they're not going to win the whole tournament. Even if they got past Mexico. They've never won it. Canada's won a Gold Cup. Costa Rica's never won the Gold Cup. And that's full time. 4-3 Costa Rica. 4-3 esta noche. With that being said, there's the game. If you like this stream, like it, share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell your friends. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification once subscribe. Send some chats on the live streams. Comment on this video. Put this in playlist. Share friends and family. All that great stuff. I will see you within the hour for the review of this match. And I'll see you tomorrow for Chelsea versus LAFC to begin the day. Live in review. We'll be live for Guadeloupe versus Panama and Jamaica versus Guatemala. And we'll review Guatemala, Jamaica. So 3 streams, 2 reviews tomorrow. Well, I guess 3 streams, 3 reviews, because the double review will come out past midnight. So I guess technically 3 and 3. With that being said, I'll see you later. I'm running. I'm out. Peace. See ya.